faculty, and families. My name is Alyssa, and I'm honored to be standing in front of you all today. As Tensei said, I am senior class president, and it has been the greatest privilege to serve you all, and I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. Before I begin, I just want to thank the people who have showed me unending support throughout the past 4 years. My family, my friends, and my advisor, Mrs. Julian, who has become more like family to me. It still doesn't feel real that today is graduation, and I'm finally giving this speech that I've only been dreaming of for 4 years. I'm sure I'm not the only one who still remembers the exact moment I opened my acceptance letter from Southwest. I'm also sure I'm not alone when I say that the career path I thought I wanted to pursue has definitely changed since that day. I also know that some will continue down the path they've been working for as long as they can remember. No matter what we do, after walking across this stage today, I think we can all agree that Southwest has prepared us for whatever it may be. August 25th, 2014 was our first day of high school. It sounds like such a long time ago, and it feels like it too. On that day, we still thought it was impossible to memorize our schedules, but we surprised ourselves with how quickly we caught on. It's crazy to think we didn't even know most of the people surrounding us in this room today, that later became our best friends. Freshman year was when we first started to discover just what our program areas had in store for us. We hardly even knew the people in our programs at that time, which is weird to think about because now we've grown into these families that will stick with us forever. We were all excited to finally do real high school things, like dissecting frogs, going to homecoming, and attending assemblies. All of us also got the privilege of having a freshman studies class with Ms. Penrod to prepare us for what was to come in the following years. We all walked into these things wide-eyed and anxious, but we did so together. We also walked into sophomore year together, a little less confused, but just as scared. For those who don't know, sophomore is Latin for wise fool. I think we can all agree that this is an appropriate title. 10th grade was the year we thought we finally had it all figured out. Little did we know we couldn't have been more wrong. We had a few more familiar faces to look for in the halls, and we finally became more comfortable with our program area class. Some of us took our first AP class of our high school lives, and most of us also decided it would be the last. We took part in the first Coyote Olympics and the first Coyote Coachella, and were finally able to showcase both musical and athletic abilities at Southwest. We were finally opening up and stepping out of our comfort zones. Then, before we knew it, we were juniors. We were finally upperclassmen. We were finally worthy of sitting in the bleachers during assemblies, and we finally got to experience prom. Our program area classes were close enough to finish each other's sentences, and quickly became the highlight of each day. Despite all the excitement, it was also finally time to worry about college. We studied for the ACTs and SATs, usually only the night before, and we started to look into scholarships and college applications. Everything seemed to be happening at once. We thought we knew what senioritis was back then. We had no idea. Senior year came out of nowhere. By this point, all of us knew each other and were ready to take on senior year together. Before we knew it, we were designing our senior crowns that we'd been waiting 4 years for, and waking up before the sun to experience senior sunrise together. It was finally the year to create our capstone. We never understood the struggle of senior capstone until we actually had to do it. Then, college acceptance letters started coming in and forced us to really start taking action on planning our lives beyond Southwest. We all tried to deny that the end was coming quick. Then it really hit us at prom, our last high school dance, that our time in high school was almost done forever. Grad night was our last school trip, and we all made some new favorite memories together in the happiest place on earth. Just as we began the year as a family, watching the sun rise together, we ended it at senior sunset together. A few exams later, and here we are. The day that we always knew was coming, but never seemed real, graduation day. The last 4 years have been filled with new experiences for us all. We've become more outgoing and confident than our little freshman selves would have ever imagined. As Roger Waters once said, you take the risk of being rejected. The greatest rewards come from taking the risk of potential rejection. We've all experienced rejection in some form throughout high school, and it has only made us stronger. Do what you are passionate about. Do what you love. You will take the risk of being rejected along the way, but that is simply a step in the right direction. I'm so proud of how far we've all come together. Looking out at all of your faces makes me wish that I could talk to each and every one of you individually and tell you how proud I am of you, and how special it is for you to be sitting here today. Each and every one of us has the ability to do anything we set our minds to. That may sound cliche, but look at ourselves in our caps and gowns on our graduation day, and see that this moment in time is what we've put the past 12 years into achieving. Let this day be a lifelong reminder that hard work does pay off. Look around at the faces surrounding you. We are all about to go our own ways, and I know we're all a little scared. A class this amazing is going to be difficult to leave. Don't forget the people and experiences that have prepared you for the years to come. I truly believe from the bottom of my heart that each of you will go on to do amazing things. I wish you all the best of luck in all you do, and it has been the highlight of my high school years to serve you as your president. Congratulations, class of 2018.